Welcome to Dateline Polk with news about your county government. I'm your host, Chanel Allen. Today you'll learn about County Commission actions from the November 22nd board meeting. Tuesday's meeting was the first for the newly elected Polk County Commissioner Bill Braswell, who took the oath of office along with Commissioner George Lindsay and John Hall following November's election results.
I do solemnly swear
that I will support, protect, and defend
that I will support, protect, and defend
the Constitution and government of the United States
the Constitution, the government of the United States,
and of the state of Florida,
and of the state of Florida,
that I am duly qualified to hold office
that I am duly qualified to hold office
under the Constitution of the state,
under the Constitution of the state,
and that I will well and faithfully perform
and that I will well and faithfully perform
the duties of County Commissioner District 3,
the duties of County Commissioner District 3,
on which I am now about to enter.
on which I am now about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God. Thank you.
The swearing in of the commissioners also meant a reorganization of the board, which led to the election of Commissioner Melanie Bell as chairman and Todd Danzler as vice chairman. Following the formalities, it was back to business for the board. The board approved the Certificate of Public Convenience and Necessity for Affordable Transport Incorporated to operate a Type G ALS inter-facility transport service within Polk County, but with several conditions. Those conditions include: provide proof of becoming a licensed ALS ambulance provider as approved by the state, provide proof of insurance, file a verified statement of ownership with Polk County Fire Rescue, meet the conditions within 120 days of approval of the certificate. Polk County residents will be getting 12 new bus stops following the approval of a contract with Simcoe Construction and a budget transfer for the projects along US 27 and US 17 in the eastern and central portions in Polk. The board approved a budget transfer of $107,000 along with the $286,809 contract with the construction company.
Today I was here to get approval of two items in front of the board. The first was a $107,000 budget transfer to allow us to build 4 bus stops in the Northridge area. The second item was a construction contract for approximately $280,000 to build 8 bus stops up Highway 17 and then Highway 1792 all the way into Lake Alfred.
The board approved an agreement with Warden Smith Incorporated to provide a construction manager at risk services for the Central Regional Water Production Facility, which is a one-time cost of $188,727. The construction manager services include the review of design, constructability reviews, value engineering suggestions, manage pre-bid conferences with subcontractors, along with presenting a guaranteed maximum price to construct the water production facility.
The board approved a contract with Wharton Smith for the Central Regional Water Production Facility for a construction management at risk, or a CMAR contract, and that particular contract is in the amount of $188,000 and will review the preliminary design by Reese Engineering, work with Polk County Utilities, and really optimize that design.
The board voted to move its December 20th meeting to December 13th. In other news, at the request of Trash Taxi Representatives, which had removed its initial bid from the consideration in the trash hauler RFP process, The board, in a 3-2 decision, voted against rebidding a section of the county so the hauler could participate in bidding for a contract. The company had initially been a finalist in competing for one of the county's garbage hauling contract, but removed itself from the process because of internal issues. The board set a hearing for December 13 to consider the adoption of an ordinance to grant an economic development ad valorem tax exemption to Project Sway, which is a qualifying expansion of an existing business. The board also had lay board appointments to make Tuesday, which included appointment Larry Keith Johnson to the Polk County Lake Access Advisory Committee for the 3-year term ending November 16, 2019. Reappointment Ron Myers as a member of the Tourist Development Council for a 4-year term that ends August 31st, 2020. In public hearings, during the afternoon session, the board approved a series of large-scale comprehensive plan amendments to change the future land use from. The board held a hearing but took no action on considering an applicant-initiated amendment to the Land Development Code in the U.S. Highway 98 Selected Area Plan. A small-scale comprehensive plan map amendment to change the future land use designation from development of regional impact to residential medium on a 1.acre piece of property in Imperial Lakes and Mulberry was approved by the board. The board approved a comprehensive plan map amendment to change the future land use designation on an existing 4.53 acre park in Gordonville from residential low to recreation and open space. A small-scale comprehensive plan map amendment to change the future land use designation from agricultural residential rural to commercial enclave on 4.53 acres in North Lakeland off Knights Station Road was approved by the board. The board adopted a small-scale comprehensive plan map amendment to change the future land use designation from recreation and open space to regional activity center on 9.6 acres owned by Ritchie Brothers, which is in the North Ridge Selected Area Plan. A small-scale comprehensive plan map amendment to change the future land use designation from Business Park Center to residential low on 7.33 acres near the Lakeland Linder Airport. Well, that wraps up this edition of Dateline Polk. To keep current with programs in progress in the county, visit us online at polk-county.net or follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We encourage you to join us at the next scheduled board meeting at 9 a.m. on Tuesday, December 6th. I'm Chanel Allen. Thanks for watching.